On the distant side of the field is Sai Tamura. He will be one of the returners. And Preston Ancheta back on the near side. The Warriors have put extra speed out there to return this ball. And this game is just about ready to get underway. It's on the tee. Here's the whistle. And the ball is lifted into the air, end over end. And it goes to Tamura on the far side. Returns to the 20. Cuts to the near sideline at the 25. 30 up. Ended just short of the 30-yard line. He looked like he was going to get out there before he was knifed down at the 27-yard line. Sai Tamura with the return, and the Kapaa Warriors underway here. Anytime these two teams get together, and especially here in Hanapepe, it is a whale of a ball game. Warriors break out of their huddle. Buga Iguana with a big task ahead of him tonight. Sets the receivers wide on both sides. We will have some motion, I believe, in the backfield. The Menahunis are pointing at the Kapaa Warriors. And before a play is even off, there may be a false start on Kapaa. Leonard Raposo will walk 5 yards off. Stoop Shimagawa will indicate an offside call against the offense. Stoop is the referee tonight. So 5 yards. It's 1st and 15 to get this ball game underway. Caspilo wide to the left side. Ancheta wide to the right short side of the field. Aguano trying to work from the 24-yard line. Takes a snap, hands off to Bardago, coming out of the backfield, fights his way to the 30-yard line. He is buried. Valen Vea gets him along with Robert Dela Cruz. Bardago slipped into that backfield as a running back. Kiko Kaniali'i, who will have to play both ways, also the running back tonight. Coming out of the huddle, Bardago remains in the backfield. And Bardago will be the single set back. He gets another carry right up the middle, wrapped up over the 32-yard line, fighting forward, close to the 34. Bardago with a great second effort, just crashing through that line. Warriors send Dwayne Villarin into the ball game. He goes in to replace Caspilo, bringing a play with him. Warriors now with a 3rd down and 5 to go from the 34-yard line. Out of the huddle they come. Romeo Pamulo in the backfield. Bardago with a fake. Aguano trapped in his pocket, fires it to the far side of the field, coming back for the ball, just bouncing off the fingertips. It'll be incomplete. The pass was tossed to the far sideline. And the Warriors, and I do believe they've got an unidentified player out there. I thought I saw a 33. I'll see if I can get a new number. They don't have a 33 on their roster. So it'll be punting time as Kiko Kaniali'i comes out. 4th down, still 5 to go. Kaniali'i, and it's kind of a dangerous situation. Valen Vea back to return. And I believe timeout will be taken by the Kapaa Warriors. They're going to stop the clock with 10:37 remaining in our first period. We pause right along with them. There's no score. Villanueva now back with him as well. Vea to the middle of the field. Villanueva to very short right side of the field. Case Kiko shanks one to the near sideline. Here's a good snap for him. Plenty of time and a booming kick for Kiko. All the way to the 32-yard line where it is muffed, and a loose ball on the far side. The Menahunis will cover it up inside the 30-yard line. And a very alert pursuit for Shannon Jacinto for the Waimea Menahunis to recover that one. Valen Vea had a Kapaa Warrior just bearing right down on top of him. Took his eyes off the ball and obviously was not really concentrating, thinking about the hit that was coming onto him. And the ball squirted right out of his hands, and it was a loose ball for anybody to get, but the Menahunis had 3 guys on it. Shannon Jacinto coming up with it. Waimea's got a 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Kurt Castro turns around. The first call goes to Sean Jardine. Fights his way over the 35, breaking tackles to the 40, dragging Warriors to the 46-yard line. Oh my goodness. Sean Jardine was hit with a 3-yard gain, a 5-yard gain. He was stopped at the 8-yard marker, broke through for a 20-yard run. It is 1st down for the Menahunis at the 46-yard line. Sean Jardine was literally dragging players down the field with him. The Menahunis come out of their huddle again. I formation. This time Vea gets the ball, slips through, dances over the line, and another first down. Flag on the play. And the Menahunis, Howard Yokotake is limping back to his huddle. Yokotake is hurt, and he's going to leave the field now. Warriors will make a substitution, and something is terribly wrong with Howard's right foot. He is in a great deal of pain. Penalty against Waimea. It'll cost him 5 yards from the original line of scrimmage. First down, a clip against Waimea. An illegal block of some kind. So that costs him 5, and it also costs him the big first down run from Valen Vea. Boy, he looked good out there. Slot to the left, wideouts on both sides. Another handoff up the middle, trying to jump over the pile is Sean Jardine, wrapped up for a 1-yard gain, and that's it. He got to the 40. And not an inch more. Warriors were waiting to meet him that time. They really brought Anthony Ilareta and Moses Cabenting right in from their linebacker spot to help hold it up. That big front line, Keith Kitamura, Howard Yokotake when he's in there. Ramon Matanza, who just plays a world of a game. Aaron Carvalho has had a great season. And Kiko Kaniali'i, the other defensive end. Second down and 15. Pitch to the right side. Power sweep to the right. Jardine with the ball over the 40 to the 44-yard line. He is tackled there, and it'll be well short of the original line of scrimmage, bringing it up a third down and 13. Shannon Jacinto into the game for the Menahunis. Bill Rodriguez coming out. They'll bring the play in. Kurt Castro, a junior, leads them to the line of scrimmage. The quarterback gets under the center. Third and 13 from the 43. Play action. They'll hand off to Jardine. A delay out of the backfield, and he is smashed at the line of scrimmage. Kiko Kaniali'i and Ramon Matanza making the tackle at the 44. No gain. It's fourth down. A very impressive defensive stand in the middle of the field for the Kapaa Warriors here on the Menahunis' opening drive. This game just getting underway. Certainly glad you can be part of our broadcast tonight. Fourth down coming up. Punting time. Jardine will punt to Sai Tamura. And there is a flag on the play. It'll be a false start against the Menahunis. It'll move them back. Virtually no wind here in the house tonight. 8 minutes remaining in our period. Flags at the scoreboard just hanging straight down. Hardly a breath of wind, actually. Rain clouds looming up in the canyons. Great night for football. Fourth down, 17 to go. Warriors appear as if they're going to come after the high snap. Jardine with a good time. Oh, he gets off a great kick. It will drive Ancheta inside the 30, and it bounces out of bounds at the 29-yard line. The Warriors will pick it up from there. Teams will shift on and off this field. Menahunis get their defense back out there, and the Warriors now return to action. Aguano, and again, the Warriors trying some new wrinkles in their offense tonight, seeing if they might be able to match up a little bit better with the Menahunis. Their junior quarterback has them in the huddle. Now they come out. Ancheta, the big target to the right side. Caspillo to the left side. Dawson Bardago continues as the running back. Bardago off the left side, off tackle. He has some running room over the 30, 35, 40. First down into open field to the 45-yard line. Tackled at the 46. And Dawson Bardago will not give up the football. He was holding on to that so tightly. First down for the Warriors and a big run for Bardago. He goes to the sideline and gets a high five from all the coaches, and now he's getting pummeled by his teammates. Big run for the Warriors. First down, Aguano takes the snap, turns around, hands off, Corretto out of the backfield, fights his way close to the 50-yard line, slanting off the right side for 4 yards. Billy Corretto, a senior at 5'7" and 150 pounds. He will remain in the backfield and expect that Bardago will come back out in just a moment or so. Corretto in the backfield for the Warriors. There's the snap. Hand off to Billy. He's around the left side. Fumbles the ball. It's going to be, let's see who recovers. It's the Waimea Menahoonies football. They will recover it after a fumble. And the Menahoonies defense, well, that time the Warrior running back really wasn't protecting the ball all that well. Effectively stripped out by Waimea, they were able to recover. So it's first down for Kurt Castro and the Menahoonies at their own 48-yard line. Ball set to the far hash mark. Valen Vea now used as a receiver. Flanked way off to the left side. A backwards lateral to Vea, looking for somebody to throw to. Pitches it up over to Jardine. It'll be incomplete. Sai Tamura on the play, and there is a flag thrown after the play was over. It'll be an ineligible man downfield, I believe, on the Waimea Menahoonies. Yes, it is. One of the linemen released a little bit early as they were setting up the double pass, and actually it resulted in somewhat of a screenplay. Incompletion, though, and one of the linemen caught downfield, so that will cost the Menahoonies 5 yards. Actually, Stoop is now continuing his discussion. And the penalty will be marched off about 8 yards. Now the officials want to talk about it just a little bit more. I think they've got everything worked out. So it'll be first down and 18 to go back at the 40-yard line after the penalty. Quick opener, Valen Vea on the carry. He's got, oh my goodness, running room to the 50, 40, stumbles across the 40 in Warrior land, and he's got a first down for Waimea at the Kapaa Warriors 38-yard line. Vea, and of course the Menahoonies doing such a great job opening an immediate hole for him. And that quick give to the halfback has worked so well. Vea in the backfield, and I believe Charles Ferguson has joined it back there now. Sean Jardine is out. No, it's Alden Pablo, and Pablo with the carry, and he'll take it inside the 35-yard line, skittering up right through the middle, actually weaving around the right side behind Mason Moriguchi. Gets 6 on the play. Second down and 4 now coming up from the 32-yard line. Moriguchi again, just knocking people out of the way. This guy could play anywhere with anybody, anytime. He is solid. Waimea with a 6-man front. Castro, handoff to Jardine, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage and stopped. Oh, wow, what a tackle for the linebacker, Anthony Iloretta. The men in the trench took care of each other. It was up to the linebackers to come in and make this stop, and that's just what they did. Third down now, 5 to go. Loss of a yard on the play. The ball back to the 34-yard line just about. Menahoonies break their huddle. Receivers split wide on both sides. Handoff to Vea. Vea submarined at the line of scrimmage. Picks up 2, and that's it. Fourth down and long. So the Menahoonies now with a decision to make with the ball at the 32-yard line and a 4th down and 4 coming up. They will go for it. Vea on the right in the backfield, Jardine to the left as Castro surveys the defense of the Warriors. Quick snap, fakes it, wants to throw it wide open. Pereira for the first down. He's inside the 20, still on his feet, racing to the corner. 3 Warriors are after him. It's a touchdown, Waimea. They cannot get him. A 32-yard touchdown from Kurt Castro to his tight end, Tyson Pereira. Everybody was looking for the run, and Tyson Pereira just wide open over the middle. Sean Jardine here for the extra point. Here's his kick. It's up, on its way. It's good. Let's pause at Hanapepe Stadium. There's 4 minutes, 33 seconds left in our first period. It's Waimea 7, Kapaa yet to score. Of course, KIF football brought to you each and every Friday night here on Kauai's sports leader from Elieli. 720 KUAI. We're so glad you could be. We're awful darn glad you could be with us here tonight. No, we're even more pleased than that. Sean Jardine will again be kicking off. Bardago, Tamura, and Preston Ancheta. Again, great speed for the Warriors back to receive. Here's the kick. End over end, right down the center field. Bardago will take it from the 10, 15, 25, out to the 30, smashed by the pile of the Menahunis and knocked back to the 25-yard line. Oh, they were all over him. Alden Pablo was out there. Ricky Fernandez was out there. Aaron Labukian was out there. And the guy that caught the touchdown pass, Tyson Pereira, was out there on that tackle. First down. Now, Aguano is no stranger to adversity. He has faced it in virtually every sport he has played. And certainly the Kapaa Warriors football program has had an uphill battle. And he has been one of their main men to try to test that battle. Here he is at a 1st and 10 now. Receivers on both sides. Bardago in the backfield gets the call. Left side slants off. He's out over the 30-yard line. Nice pickup of at least 6 yards. Will wait for the spot, and they put it out at the 32-yard line, which will bring up a 2nd down now. And 5 yards to go after that gain of 5. Dawson Bardago really used very well tonight in that running back position. Kiko Kanyali'i will join him in the backfield. Kanyali'i set just off to the right side. Bardago again with the call. Over to the right side. Oh, nothing doing. Waiting for him. Robert De La Cruz. Rarely will anybody challenge Robert De La Cruz running in this league. They just tried it. Picked up a couple. It is 3rd down. 3 to go after a gain of 2. Bardago again with that carry. Bardago at 5'8", 160. Kanyali'i back there at 5'7", 200 pounds. Warriors break their huddle on 3rd and short. Kanyali'i just off to the right side. Sai Tamura, the running back now. Aguano puts Preston Ancheta into motion, coming to the near sideline. Quick opener, handoff to Kanyali'i, fighting his way close to the 1st down marker. And it should be enough. They will move the chains. Kiko picking up 4 yards on that, and the Warriors needed but 3. We're in the first period. It's 7-0 Waimea. Tyson Pereira hauling in a 32-yard touchdown pass from Kurt Castro. So far, the only score in this ball game. First down for the Warriors, trying to strike back. Romeo Pamulo in the backfield now, along with Sai Tamura. The Warriors really shifting it around. Fake pitch to the back, quick opener for Pamulo. He's got 8 yards out over the 45-yard line, left side. So the Warriors really coming in with a complete bag of tricks tonight. It has worked for them somewhat well. They have been shut out off the scoreboard, but they have been moving the football. 2nd down and a yard. That was a nice gain of 9 on that play. Here come the Warriors. Caspillo to the far left side. That's the wide side of the field. Ancheta to the right side. Here's the snap. Handoff. Tamura puts his head down, fights his way for a 1st down close to midfield. He'll gain 3 yards and get to the 50-yard stripe. And they will actually set the ball just 1 football length into Menahuni territory. Warriors again go back into their huddle, led by Ramon Matanza, Robert Kubota, Keith Kitamura, Moses Cabenting, Matt Nicholson, and here they are. 1st and 10 from midfield. Aguano takes the snap, drops back, looks to the left, heaves it deep down the far sideline. Caspillo is there, but it'll be incomplete. Pass to the 20-yard line. Randy Villanueva, Sean Jardine on the defensive coverage that time. And Aguano again demonstrating just a great arm. This junior is just such a great quarterback. Warriors again very quickly address the line. 2nd down and 10 for them from midfield. Aguano takes a snap, hands off to Pamulo, smashed at the 50-yard line. No gain for Romeo. Tyson Core, Robert De La Cruz, the 2 linebackers coming in to put the pinch on the runner. Looks like Michael Salivio gotten into this game already. The flu's not going to stop him. He was in on that tackle as well. 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Warriors in desperate need of another 1st down here as we close down on the minute mark of the period. Slot right, wide receiver to the right. Aguano drops back. Little delay for Dawson Bardago. He'll get to the 45, picks up 3, and that's it. 4th down, 5 yards to go for Kapaa. And surprisingly, the Warriors have somewhat diverted from their passing game and really tried to establish the run tonight. They have been somewhat successful with that. But they also need to keep a bit of an eye on that scoreboard and not let the Menahoonies get too far ahead of them. 4th down, the Warriors go for it. From the 45, they need 5 yards. And now Aguano's going to take a timeout. That will be the second timeout charged to the Kapaa Warriors. We pause with 32 seconds remaining in our quarter. It's the Menahoonies 7, the Warriors trying to get on the board. Welcome back, everybody. It is 4th down, a crucial play for the Kapaa Warriors. Kiko Kaniali'i will now be punting. Sean Jardine and Valen Vea back. And here comes the rush. Kaniali'i will kick it to Vea. Vea from the 24, skips to the outside, cuts back to the middle, 30, 35, goes to the far side, 40, 50, 45, stumbles, breaks a tackle down the far sideline. He's alone, 30, 20, 10, look out, baby, he's gone. Valen Vea with a 73-yard touchdown return. Oh, that just left this stadium buzzing. I mean, everybody is buzzing. Valen Vea was 73 yards. I've got unofficial. We'll check with that a little bit later. Right now, Sean Jardine trying to put the Menahoonies up by 14 as he goes for the extra point attempt. Charles Ferguson holds for him. There's the snap. The kick's up. It rips through the air. It's good. We're going to pause. 12 seconds left in this quarter. And it's now Waimea 14, Kapaa nothing. Final seconds of our first period. Menahoonies have come out roaring here in our first 12 minutes of play with a couple of touchdowns, and they've done it in grand style. Tyson Pereira with a 32-yard connection with Kurt Castro, and Valen Vea just standing this place on its ear with a 73-yard punt return. Jardine will be kicking off. Billy Quaretto in the middle. It'll be an onside kick covered up by Kapaa at the 45-yard line. And the Warriors had Keith Kitamura, one of their big linemen, just fall on top of the ball at the 45. So Waimea trying to keep it really out of the hands of the speedsters. Put it on the ground. The Warriors now have great field position at their own 45-yard line. They've got enough time to get a play or two off here in this quarter. Then they will switch directions and be heading with, well, there's no wind at all, so it really doesn't matter, does it? 1st and 10. Aguano takes the snap. Hands off to Bardago. Left side, nice hold. He's over the 45 to the 48-yard line. Bardago just running tough. Oh, is he a tough guy out there tonight. Tackled by Kali'i Aguiar, the sophomore. 199 pounds, Kali'i. And just a sophomore. That'll do it. We are through a period here as the time has expired. After one quarter, it's Waimea 14, Kapaa nothing. Aguano wants to pass on 2nd and 7, fires it to the right side. It'll be just incomplete, skips off the turf before Eric Caspillo brings it in. Looks like he had trapped the ball against the ground for what could have been a first down. Instead, it'll bring up a 3rd down and 7. Still at the 48-yard line. The Warriors at their own 48. Aguano in a very deep huddle. Menahoonies just patiently waiting on defense. Actually, their linebackers are kind of prowling behind the down lineman. Walking back and forth a little anxiously. Now here come the Warriors. Overload the right side, slot to the right, wide out to the right side. Crow set, leaning to the right. Little fake up the middle. Aguano rolls to the right, looks over there, has a fire. He's got somebody, and it's going to be complete for a first down right into the hands of Dwayne Villarin, his senior. Villarin had gone out and came back once the quarterback was flushed out of the pocket. He reversed his direction, came back towards the quarterback, and Aguano was able to find him for a pickup of 10 yards and a first down. Takes the ball to the 43-yard line. Warriors at their deepest penetration into Menahuni territory so far tonight. It's a first down play. Aguano surveys the defense left and right. Quick snap, fakes it, little delay, handoff over to Kaniali. Slices over the middle of the line for 5. Gets close to the 36-yard line. He is met by a wall of Menahunis. Robert Dela Cruz over there. Michael Salibio also in on that stop. Looks like Daniel Tafua, but nobody wants to run against Daniel Tafua. Tafua at 5'11" and 172 pounds according to the roster, but I wouldn't believe that. Not if you look at it. Second down and 4. Nice gain of 6 there for the Warriors. Aguano again takes the snap. This time Sai Tamura fights his way into the 35-yard line, picking up 2 more very tough yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2 to go. Following the block that time of Keith Kitamura. Excuse me, no, Robert Kubota, the center, was out there leading the way as well. 3rd down play now coming up for the Warriors. They've got the ball at the Menahuni 35-yard line, far hash mark. Villarin wide to the left side, and Cheta, the touchdown receiver, slot to the left. Now he moves to the right side. Aguano, handoff to Kaniali, picks up the first down. Nice run to the 30-yard line. And plenty that time for the first down. So the Warriors move the chains. Very effective drive right now through the final moments of the first period, and the Menahunis will take a timeout. We take a timeout as well. 10-11 to go before halftime. Still Waimea 14, Kapaa nothing. First down and 10 at the 31-yard line. Aguano with the snap. Another fake handoff and a delay on the end trying to come back, and he is lost of a yard or 2 on the play. See who was carrying that time. If we can, I'm not sure. I believe that might have been Matt Nicholson. It was. The tight end came back for that. So here it is, 2nd down and 11 from the 32-yard line. The Warriors about to get underway here. Running and playing for you on Kauai Sports Leader from Eli. It's 720 KUAI. Glad you can be with us for our matchup. 2nd down and 11 now. Aguano checks the defense off, takes the snap, another fake, drops straight back, has pressure, fires to the right side, wide open, but look out, there's a defender knocked down and almost intercepted by Sean Jardine. The safety was playing it safe in the deep corner, and Jardine probably had the best shot. It was intended for Preston Ancheta. Ancheta was open at the 15-yard line, but the pass was thrown about the 5, and that's where Jardine was ready to intercept. You talk about instinct. Boy, that young Jardine really knows exactly where to be. What a great matchup, too, putting him up against Preston Ancheta of the Warriors. 3rd down and 11 now from the 32-yard line. Sai Tamura remains in the backfield along with Kiko Kaniali'i. Tamura the tailback now. Ancheta slot to the left. Tamura now into motion, coming out of the backfield. Aguano rolls to the left, looks over the middle, fires to the left. Incomplete, intended for Eric Caspillo. Drilled him right in the face mask. And you have to think that that is a very tough pass to catch. One as hard as Aguano fires it, and it was a perfect strike. What a spiral. But it was thrown just a little bit high above where the receiver's hands were. Bopped him right in the face mask, about eye height. 4th down now for the Warriors. Dawson Bardago will come on to the field. Kaniali'i remains out there. He is their punter. But the Warriors on 4th and 11 bring everybody up and at it. They're going for it, folks. Aguano gets set under the center, takes the snap, drops back, has time and protection, looks to the left, fires it for Ancheta, incomplete at the 10-yard line, overthrown and out of bounds. Ancheta running into double coverage with Charles Ferguson and Valen Vea deep into the corner. So the Warriors turn it over on downs to the Menahunis. Change of possession comes with 9 minutes remaining before halftime. Special note, too, that we will be bringing you a very important political program coming up this Sunday at 3 o'clock this afternoon, or rather not this afternoon, but 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, coming to you live from Hartford, Connecticut. We will have the presidential debate because it's important. Handoff for the Menahunis. Coming out of the backfield, Jardine out to the 35-yard line, out to the 36. So that's a gain of 4 on the play, leaving a 2nd down and 6 to go. Shannon Jacinto brings a play into the game for the Menahunis. Reports into that huddle. Waimea breaks out. Jardine and Vea in the backfield. Kurt Castro calling the signals on 2nd down and 6. Handoff. Here's Jardine. Tries to come up the middle. Breaks it out to the outside. Still trying to get to the corner. Loose ball. And the Warriors will have it at the 36-yard line. Preston Anchetta, who put a hit on Jardine and knocked the ball loose. It fell straight to the ground, and Anchetta very quickly just jumped right on top of it. A very rare turnover for the Menahunis, and the Warriors quick to capitalize on it. Now they've got a huge break. A 1st down at the 36-yard line. And this is really where Dawson Carvalho would like to have a quick strike offense. Caspillo and Anchetta wide to the right far side of the field. Aguano, a little delay to Bardago, cuts off to the wrong side, left of the field. He's got some running room close to the 30-yard line. Nice misdirection that time. The Warrior line had sealed everybody off to the right middle side of the field, leaving a nice crease for Bardago off the left side. If he could have broken a tackle, he was wide open for the next 30. 2nd down, a 6-yard gain on that play. So it's 2nd and 4. Nose of the ball shy by a half a yard of the 30-yard line, but we'll call it the 30 anyway just for the fun of it. Warriors set their receivers to the short left side of the field now. Dwayne Villarin is the wideout. Another pass play coming up. Aguano wants to fire to the far side. It'll be incomplete. Intended for Anchetta at the 1st down marker. He went up into the air just at the out of bounds at the sideline. Pass was overthrown to him. So that's a 3rd down now coming up. And again, I would expect that the Warriors will take 2 plays here if they need it. Kapaa shuttling the play in. Buga relays it to the team, and now here they come. Villarin and Anchetta to the right side. Romeo Pamulo in the backfield along with Dawson Bardago. Aguano with the snap. 3 steps back, looks over the middle, throws it to Anchetta. Incomplete and nearly picked off by Alden Pablo. It had bounced off Anchetta right towards the hands of Pablo, who was shadowing him off his left shoulder. And the ball very nearly just came right to him. So 4th down, the Warriors get another shot. Kiko Kaniali'i comes on, though. And Buga will leave, so it will be a punt for the Kapaa Warriors. They will go for field position for the final 7.5 minutes of this half. Jardine and Vea back to protect. Jardine just in front of the 10-yard line. Vea to the far side. They will look for a trick play here. A little pooch punt, bounces, takes a great Warrior roll down towards the corner, comes back to the field at the 6-yard line, and the Warriors will touch it there. Menahunis are pinned deep in a nice kick, albeit a weird one, from Kiko Kaniali'i. He tried to pooch a line drive through the line, hoping perhaps to strike one of the Menahunis where the Warriors would be able to get the ball back. Jardine surrounded it at about the 5-yard line or so as it was headed towards the out-of-bound marker at the 10, but it rolled right back to the middle of the field. So Waimea with a long way to go, starting from their own 7. Handoff. Randy Villanueva. Oh, he's got some running room. 15, 20, 25, out to the 40-yard line, tackled at the 40. Saving tackle for Preston Anchetta, and we've got a flag all the way back at the line of scrimmage at the 12-yard line. It'll be a personal foul, against Waimea. So that will take away Randy Villanueva's big-time run of some 33 yards. And it'll cost him half the distance to the goal. A personal foul against Waimea. Still a first down. It'll be first and let's say about 14, maybe 13. First and 13. Waimea in a huddle in their own end zone, and they're going to start running out of time. Vea in the backfield. And off to the left side, struggling out close to the 10-yard line. Picking up some yardage and getting a little bit of breathing room for Waimea. The ball carrier, I believe, is Leslie Passion. No, that's Randy Villanueva that's in the backfield. Pardonnez-moi. Villanueva on that carry. They were hoping he could bust another one. Second down and 11 now. Full house backfield for Waimea. They've got 3 in the back. Quick little opener up the middle. And Valen Vea trying to get it out across the 10-yard line. He does get across the 10. But not much beyond that. Very quickly it is a third down, and Waimea still very deep in their own territory. The Warriors trying to hold on defense now. If they can get this ball back, they should have good field position and plenty of time for Buga Aguano to be able to operate with. We are just at the 6-minute mark, or just counting under the 6-minute mark. Third down. Castro with the snap, hands off to Jardine. Jardine struggles to the 15 and really is struggling. Stops short of the first down marker. It'll be 4th down and 3. And the punting unit will come onto the field for the Menahunis. Sai Tamura and Preston Ancheta race from the far sideline out to the Warrior huddle. They will go back to return the ball. They retreat to just about midfield. Their heels will be at the 50-yard line. Jardine will be punting from about his own 3. The Warriors fake as if they're coming after it. Good snap. They do have a rush on. Here's a good kick to the 49-yard line. Tamura tries to get to the other side of the field. Hit at the 50 and dropped at the 48. He was able to dive forward for 2 yards. Alden Pablo quickly down in on that play. Helping him dug it, Rodel Pachon on the tackle. So it's Warrior ball with about 4:50 to go here in our first half. Kapaa does have some yardage. They just don't have any points. It's 14-0 Waimea. Courtesy of 2 first quarter touchdowns. One by Pereira, one by Valen Vea. Aguano hands off to Bardago, goes to the outside, cuts it back over the middle to the 44-yard line. Rolling over the top of the linebackers. That time he dropped a shoulder on Robert De La Cruz. Robert able to hold him up though with about a 3-yard gain. Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball just across the 45-yard line. Aguano checks the play from the far sideline. Here come the Warriors out of the huddle. Ancheta to the far side, Caspillo to the near side. Aguano surveys the defense, turns around. Bardago with the call up the middle, wrapped up, and oh my goodness, De La Cruz right there. Robert De La Cruz, Michael Solibio on the stop, and that time the middle of the Menahuni line just did not give an inch. And I mean, they didn't give an inch. No gain on the play, 3rd down and 6. And the Warriors, boy, they come through that line a couple of times and get the yardage, but once the Menahunis expect it or plug it, they really deny them. 3rd down coming up here. Aguano again comes to the line of scrimmage. Checks off on his receivers. Straight drop back, looks down to the right side for Ancheta, wants to throw it deep. Ancheta coming back, can't get to the ball. Incomplete at the 30-yard line. Aguano on a strong controlled roll to the right side, and Ancheta really blanketed by Valen Vea to the far side. Just could not get free. It's 4th down. Incompletion stops the clock just under 4 minutes. Kiko Kaniali'i will go back to punt the ball. Retreats to his own 45-yard line. Jardine and Vea back to return for the Menahunis. They will wait at the 20. Kaniali'i takes the snap, kicks it over towards Jardine. He'll take it at the 15, muffs the ball, and it goes right straight into the hands of the Kapaa Warriors. They've got it at the 20-yard line. Dwayne Villarin with the recovery. It bounced off Jardine. He bobbled it momentarily. Villarin was coming in at him like a barrel. And the ball bounced right into Dwayne's hands. He wrapped it up and went down immediately. Said, "I'll take it, it's ours." First down, they spotted at the 21-yard line. Buga Aguano comes trotting out onto the field now to join the huddle with 3:21 as he looks at the stadium scoreboard. He is very concerned with the 0 in the Warrior slot. But he's got a golden opportunity here. Caspillo and Anchetta wide to the right side of the field. Aguano drops back, looks to the right, checks over the middle, on the roll, throws it. It'll be incomplete to Caspillo, who was open at the 15-yard line. Valen Vea on defensive coverage that time. The pass thrown too high. Caspillo not able to bring it down. Aguano again. Looking at the offensive coordinator, Sean Aguano, and the Warriors are going to use their final timeout. We pause at Hanapepe Stadium. 3 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in our half. It's still Waimea 14 and Kapaa nothing. The Menahunis with the lead, but the Kapaa Warriors trying to get on the scoreboard here with a second down play coming up. Second down and 10, the ball at the 21-yard line. 2 turnovers by the Menahunis have really given the Kapaa Warriors a lot of incentive. The most recent, though, is set them up right here. Aguano puts everybody out. He's got Anchetta way wide to the far side. Now ready to take the snap. Quick drop back. They fire to the right over to Anchetta. He's hit once, breaks free, sprints to the outside to the 20. And wrestled down just short of going out of bounds inside the 20-yard line, close to the 15. So the Warriors creep a little bit closer. Still plenty of time with 3:05 on the clock. And I guess Anchetta able to get out of bounds there. They'll take the ball to the 16-yard line. Third down play coming up. Dawson Bardago leaves. Billy Quaretto will join the backfield now for the Warriors. Come out of the huddle. Quaretto will be the tailback. Romeo Pamulo will also be in the backfield. Slot to the left. Quaretto with a call. Drops the ball loose on the field. The Menahunis dive on it. The Warriors dive on it. They've each got it. Whose ball? It'll say keep the clock going. It must be the Warrior ball. It was a wrestling match out there. And I'll see if I can find out who it was. And I believe recovering that ball was the center, Robert Kubota. Kubota went after it and recovered it, fighting it from Lanakila Niao. So 4th and 10, a loss of like 4 or 5 on that play. And now the Warriors are going to go for a field goal of 39 yards. There's the hold, the kick, it's a little bit low, it's no good. Jason Nomi trying for that field goal. It was a 38-yard attempt, and he never really got it off the ground. Kind of wobbly, and it was a bit of a slider to the outside of the goalpost. So the Menahunis will take over with 2:16 left in this half. Reminder, we will be beaming you back to our Elieli studios for a halftime update on the news here on this Aloha Friday evening. I formation for Waimea. Sean Jardine gets the call, pounds his way out over the 21-yard line, out close to the 24. And you really don't see Sean Jardine fumble the ball very often. You have to wonder if just seeing that one fumble, that's going to do it for the season for him. That will be all he coughs up. Full house backfield. Randy Villanueva joins him now, and everybody moving. Oh. Waimea, the entire line, either the center did not get the snap, or else the entire offensive line did not get the count. Something went way haywire that time for Waimea. The only people not moving, the center and the quarterback, the rest of the team was taken off. So that penalty, an illegal procedure penalty it is, will bring it back for a 2nd down and 11 to go. Waimea puts a receiver way wide to the far side. Handoff up the middle, striving forward to the 23, striving, getting out there somehow or another. Randy Villanueva on the carry, gets very little yardage. 3rd down, picks up 3 on the play. 3rd down and 8 now. Waimea probably content to run the final minute off this clock, but at 3rd down, I think that they're going to have to come up with something rather inventive. They would like to get the 1st down. Rodriguez way wide to the far side. Villanueva slot to the left. Pro set formation for Kurt Castro and company. Castro takes the snap. Hands off to Vea. Vea trying to get to the outside. Nowhere. Oh, what a great play for the defense of the Kapaa Warriors in the backfield. Smelling that one out and snuffing it ice cold. Vea thrown for a loss by Moses Cabanting. The linebackers, Anthony Ilareta and Moses Cabanting, have been very busy tonight. And for good reason. 4th down and 11. The Warriors want to take a timeout. They know they're going to get the ball back with 27 seconds to go. We pause with them. It's still Waimea 14, Kapaa nothing. In Pereira, a 32-yard touchdown pass from Kurt Castro. Valen Vea returned to punt 73 yards. That's the difference of this ball game. 14-0 Waimea here in our first half. Jardine will punt. And he angles it towards the sideline. Wobbly spiral, bounces at the 45, takes a Menahuni roll across midfield and goes out right at the Warrior 45. They'll have 19 seconds to work with. And of course, these are the opportunities that great quarterbacks relish. Bugaguano, I'm sure he would rather have a bit more time than 19 seconds, but what the heck, folks. He can still put on a big show. Sai Tamura out there. Eric Caspillo out there. Wait and see when they break the huddle, and here they come. Preston Anchetta out there to the far right side. Caspillo to the near side, short of the field. Tamura in the slot. Romeo Pamulo, the setback, just 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Fake to Pamulo. Rolling out to the right side is Iguana, looking deep over the middle. He's got some pressure. Pocket collapses down. He goes at the 42-yard line. The Menahunis finally get to him. First sack of the night as time expires here at halftime. And it's over, folks. Halftime at Hanapepe Stadium. We pause. Waimea 14, Kapaa nothing.